Hey everyone, it's Jen here on The Real Evolution. I've had to do this the old school way. Well, maybe it's more new school. I'm actually recording this straight through YouTube because my iMovies is completely fucked. So excuse the fact that there are no edits or anything through this. But yeah, sorry about that. I need to figure it out, figure out what's going on. But this week our topic is about basically we are sharing 10 random things about ourselves, which was actually quite hard for me to do because I feel like I'm a bit of an open book here on YouTube and on the internet. So I've had to kind of dig deep. Number one, I have quite an addictive personality. I will discover a new song and listen to it like non-stop for about a week. Currently it is Justin Timberlake's Not a Bad Thing. I'm so in love with that song. And I've been listening to it in the shower. I've had it on in the background while I'm doing some work on my computer. It's on in the car. It's a bit ridiculous. Number two, I am the quintessential Scorpio. I'm moody, I can get jealous, I'm emotional, I'm possessive, I can be quite obsessive. And another quintessential scorpionic trait is going to be my number three, which is that I really, really love learning about what makes people tick, especially when it comes to their relationships, or more specifically, the end of their relationships. I am absolutely fascinated by breakups. I know that sounds like kind of a bit morbid, really, but I really love how people adjust themselves to being broken up, or how they heal themselves. I think that makes you who you are. It's never really the good times, it's always the bad times and how you pick yourself up off the floor. And so I find that really shapes your character, and so I'm so interested in hearing about those stories. Number four, even if I know I'm not going to be going out of my house all day, I will put makeup on. It's just part of my daily routine. I love makeup, a bit like Danielle. I love makeup, although unlike Danielle, Danielle she really likes to experiment, whereas I don't. I just tend to do the same thing, but I feel like it's so, excuse me, a part of my daily routine that it just feels absolutely wrong when I don't do it. Number five, I have this habit of drinking soft drinks like sodas and stuff like that really, really fast, like sculling them to the point where my eyes get all watery and you get that kind of like feeling in your sinuses that they're all tingly and stuff. I love that feeling. It's so dumb, but I do. Number six, I am constantly trying to design my perfect house in my head. Always. It changes month to month, sometimes day to day, but at the moment, my house in my head that I will just grow old in looks a bit like a treehouse slash yurt thing. I think when I say yurt, I just mean like I can imagine it being round, or at least having a part of it that's kind of this rounded room. And it would be suspended, in some trees and stuff like that. So it'd be off the ground, maybe not suspended, but actually built on some trees, or with the trees as like its foundation, close to the beach, and I can just imagine a bed that hangs off the floor, that's basically being what's the word? Suspended from the ceiling. And an outdoor bathroom. Don't ask. Number seven, this is quite a serious one, and it is something that happens depending on how I'm feeling as a whole, month to month, or maybe week to week. I have this tendency to have these real bouts of sadness for about 5 to 10 minutes at a time, where I am overwhelmed by how shit the world is. Really, I am actually, how shit the world is, and how there's so little that I can do to make anything better. That I just feel I feel like giving up. Not in any kind of morbid way, but I just kind of feel like, what's the point? What's the point in all of this when, for the most part, life is really shit? Now, in saying that, I know that life is actually really, really lovely, and there are some beautiful things to celebrate and to live for and to be happy about. But I get these moments, maybe, once a week, twice a week, where I just kind of go, really, what is the point? You know? Are we on number 8? I think we're on number 8 now. I hate baths. I will have a bath every now and again, but for the most part, I hate them. I don't like the fact that it makes my bathroom all foggy. I hate the fact that I'm basically simmering in my own filth. I hate that feeling that I just feel so hot, and I feel like I'm actually really getting boiled from the outside in. I hate that feeling. I always end up having to have a cold shower after I get out of the bath, and I end up kind of feeling like, what's the point? What is the point in having this hot, relaxing bath when, for me, I have to get out of that bath and get straight into a shower? Number 9. I love traveling. Traveling is one of my passions. I wish I became like a travel journalist or a travel writer of some sort. But the main problem is I fucking hate transportation. All modes of it. As much as I love to drive, I hate it when I'm traveling. I'm thankful that they're there. I'm thankful that we have planes so that I can actually go to these places. But for the most part, I fucking hate planes. I'm so restless. I'm a very restless person. So having to sit in a plane for, over, say, 3 to 4 hours drives me absolutely mental. I hate the smell of planes. I hate the smell of, when the food's, I don't know, you guys in America, a lot of yours don't have food anymore, but here, after they've kind of packed up all the food and they've picked up all the trays and they put it away, that smell lingers in the cabin, and I hate that so much. I hate how dry I get. My skin gets just fucking dry, and then it overcompensates by getting just fucking oily. Yeah, seriously. Worst thing about traveling is the planes and the trains and the cars and the fucking boats, all of that. I could go on and on about how much I hate it. And number 10, you know what? I didn't even write a number 10 because I was hoping that as I was editing this one would come to mind. What's a big one at the moment? What is a big one at the moment? I'm going to give you a really shitty one off the top of my head because I honestly cannot think of anything. No, I can't think of anything at all. Maybe I should talk about my business. I have a plus size business online. I think I've talked a little bit about it, but I just got back from Melbourne from doing a massive fashion show over there. First plus size event of its kind, which actually coincided with Melbourne Fashion Week. It was actually one of the official events, which makes me so happy that there was a fashion show that was part of Melbourne Fashion Week. How cool is that? And I was a part of it. It was amazing. If you're interested in seeing some photos, you can go to @Seraphim Store, SERAPHIMSTORE. If you have a look on there, you can see some photos of my models and the runway show. And yeah, that's all I have to say because this is really long, and I'm sorry that I've had to do it this way. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my iMovie. I was all set to make an awesome video for you guys, and then my iMovie says that it can't find the library that the videos are supposed to be saved into. I don't know. But yes, that's it from me, guys. I hope everyone's well. My phone's going off. I'm gonna go now. Mwah, mwah, mwah.